on the mid lane. I believe he got a D ward, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he got some XP. He got that observer ward.
And I'm going to be intrigued to see how Secret deal with the Yopaj pup. You know, we've seen these games where Yopaj, he's just unstoppable. Completely unstoppable on his puck. Let's see what Secret can do to deal with him. I mean, when you look at Secret's lineup, do you feel that they have a lot of ways to contain a puck?
They have one silence, they have like long range initiation, like this, I don't think they have enough. This is one of those games where I see puck, I'm like, man, if I was on the other team, I'm already scared. You know, you're playing into through the spell mechanics, that's gonna be really rough. They have so much AoE uncontrollable damage, so Nyx Assassin will get some good carapaces off.
And did you like the decision from OP Neon to run this safe lane? Leshrac put it in his farm, position one position. We're seeing teams able to get away with this when they do have good control around. And when you have heroes like Legion, Puck in the mid lane, when it comes to mid-game fights, Dreamcore's going to get laid down. Skem's just going to be in the middle of it all, kicking out so much damage onto the Lesh.
Leshrac is an insane hero. I feel like this hero should be used a bit more often. I find him very strong. You said the combination with the puck. Also one of the reasons like why they have it as a safe lane. Leshrac, he's scaled, but you also have an off laner who can easily be like that damage dealer if he starts getting off those dual damages on. Mid Mars against the puck, like I've been you know, thinking who does better. I've seen this matchup. Mars does surprisingly well against the puck on the mid lane.
I will see top lane. Of course, the duo is strong as ever. This Bristle Console giving a lot of offensive potential for Secret early on. In the laning phases, Matu and Puppey are able to run down Deth. Stacks build up a little too much for the Legion to deal with. But here for Secret.
Good start for MATUMBAMAN. What is he bringing? He is bringing Boots of Speed, Magic Stick, like such a great, good game. And the new upgrade for the hood feels really nice. It's like a must-have item on a Bristle back.
And then Yopaj has the damage here from Nisha. Shit about the CS a bit of time. We'll give him the money for the bottle. Sent out. Stained in the lane. Continues to be able to deal with the spam that Yopaj is going to be able to throw out with the orbs. Be able to, of course, very tanky hero. So able to kick back pretty hard as well with the God's Rebuke. Time that Yopaj gets a little too close.
Yeah, this is the build on mid-Mars I've seen. Like God's Rebuke, 2 points in it, and the Bulwark, then you get a point in a spear because you want to be able to like secure the range creeps, deal more damage with the God's Rebuke. You get the bottle a bit early on and just keep spamming it.
Seeing CS on the top lane there. Going down, matching the CS of MATUMBAMAN pretty nicely. 16 force on Matu, 14-1 on Deth. So not missing out on the bottom. Down on the bottom lane. Skem 17 for 3. 16 for 3 of Zai. So side lanes, other than that kill top, starting pretty evenly. Lane, slight lead at the moment for Nisha. Yopaj very close behind.
Rune spawning in 15 seconds. Let's see the rotations coming up from the supports. Like what Nyx Assassin does is he stacks the creep camp and then goes for the Rune. It's pretty much the standard stuff coming out from position 4. The efficiency is there. Rune will spawn on the top lane. Yopaj will get the haste. So what you want to do with the Mars is pressure Puck a little bit so that he does not have a haste or possibly like a gank rotation on the top lane. Like one of the reasons why Nisha is like instantly playing aggressive on him, because rotating to the side lane, especially the top lane with the haste, could be pretty big. But I can see that Puck also kind of adjusted to that, has a healing cell, so might not be able to force the bottle already. We'll see. Running low on mana though. And with the haste rune, you can also, like, if you just keep it, you can steal their bounty. It's a pretty big deal. And I think that's what Yopaj is planning to do.
Yeah, no. Nisha's going to want to refill the bottle. Haste! Here we have it. Let's start playing around for the 5-minute bounties. Do you feel confident enough to stick around? In fact, maybe look for some action down towards the river. Like Zai or YapzOr. Well, let's get pushed to the high ground, but of course, with the orb down, doesn't mean he won't be able to set anything up. Still needing a little bit of XP until he hits that 6. Let's turn quickly to the middle lane.
clockwork. The 0 CS, usually YapzOr is the one, you know, who gets a ton of work done early on, steals a lot of kills whenever it's possible. This time around, it's hard for them to get a kill. Like, they get the top of last track, 2 points in Edict, plus a Photic Shield. Like, YapzOr dies. He goes in, he's probably dead.
Very hard lane for them to play aggressive into, especially now that the sixes are online. Move down bottom, will we be responded to by Yopaj coming in here in a Dream Coil? To take farm.
Yeah, you said, you know, this Legion Commander, he's the best in the business, going straight into Blade Mail. Like, no
Dire's
shenanigans, no other
under
items,
attack.
no boots of speed, nothing, just straight up Blade Mail.
He wanders against some of these heroes. Fights, die, the exorcism's out.
Oh, they're checking the stats. Scan from Dire.
Going to be able to take this, especially with the arcane rune
It's
on
only
Yopaj.
level 6 on Puppey. He has 3 in Orb, 1 in Banning Rift.
Radiant's top tower is
They
under
stole only the
attack.
small groups.
Okay. We'll still have the large ones left. Nisha to take.
Dire's
Yopaj will find a courier though.
killed.
Able to take that away from Nisha on the way out. Matu try and chase it. PlayHard holds back Matu's the impale. Yopaj still local back to the arcane, able to jump away. Sends that down bottom. Dive was being made. Yet able to turn it, gets the kill on YapzOr.
It's just too much damage coming out from this last track. Also puts another point in the Edict. Since it's a safe lane last track, you're playing against a range offlaner. You don't put... Like, there's no reason that they have a position 4 who's in melee, so you get so much value from the Edict.
Radiant's
Like Matu. Able to get round, take down the courier, Deth. Trying to run, stick charges PlayHard. He had a whole Matu back enough to protect Deth. He is. Take down the Legion.
He's going in.
Dive onto the next assassin as well. TP's coming over. That will be enough to force back Matu and Puppey. They won't dive more. Kill on Deth again though.
This Photic Shield kind of looks like Lincoln Sphere, doesn't it?
That
On
is a
last
Lincoln
track.
Sphere. I mean, that looks straight up like a Lincoln Sphere. There we go. Yeah, Obi Neon's so good that
Glance back.
somehow he-
Lincoln Sphere, 7 minutes in.
7-minute Lincolns on Jaunuel. Record time.
Yopaj, he's getting all the runes.
Nice.
This is his build. Like, Yopaj, he, you know, gets those 3 null talismans, goes for the Witchblade. Like, it's ton of damage, a lot of mana regen. It's just some good stuff. Duel available on bottom, just needs to farm another 100 gold to finish off the Blade Mail.
See, playing pretty deep on Secret's half of the map. There. Puts some pressure on the tower, but he's completely alone. Do have that ward up by the outpost though, so good vision on any sort of movements. Secret do try and head over there to deal with him. Zai, switching around towards the mid lane. Feeling confident that they can push down the bottom tower with the man. Just sitting there. Want to try and put some pressure on in the mid. It's top. Skem. Running things off in. Goes down onto the Timberman. He's coming over with YapzOr. He takes down the 2 of them on the way out. They get the kill done, but it's a bit of a messy one there from Obi Neon. It's a
Radiant's
0-2
middle
era.
tower
Position
is under
4
attack.
and position 1 actually dies the bristleback. Could done on him as a casual cloak on top of that. Magic horn charges strength, like he's extremely far.
Now with the ghost up mid,
Dire's
Secret
structures are fortified.
try and pressure the tier 1 tower here. Sort of a defense that Obi Neon's able to come up with. They've got everybody back alive. Okay. Forced up to level 6, duel the blade now. Just have that set up.
It's gonna be hard to set things up. If they don't have the coil, Nyx Assassin's not level 6, they can't just start a fight. Legion Commander
Dire's
does not
top
even have
tower
boots of
is
speed.
under
We'll
attack.
buy one now, but it's hard to just go in and get the duel off.
Dire's
They're in
middle
top
tower
secret.
is under
Okay, they're
attack.
gonna find themselves. Oh well, see if they can take them down. Be able to do so, Yopaj.
Dire's top
Well,
tower
up in 10
is
seconds.
under
Could look
attack.
to try and fight back in on this. As already scared. Running down Nisha. Oh, he's down to me. No stop. Nisha. He's got to get out of here. He's going to be able to do so. Yopaj, still the jump.
On leather zephyrs.
Top of Nisha takes out the Mars.
Next assassin will need to take the tone for himself to get himself level 6, and then he can start roaming around, playing with the puck, possibly Legion Commander as well. They're gonna start pressuring the top tower. Team Secret is nowhere near the bottom lane, so they can't trade.
Dire's top tower
If
is under
Bristleback comes
attack.
to the top, they could potentially defend, but there's like so much damage coming up from
Radiant's
level.
middle tower is
And
under
this is just
attack.
done.
Tower siege here.
Dire's top tower has
Around the
fallen.
carry left. The mid. EP's coming over. See if PlayHard can get the setup. Zai. Quick. Oh, okay. Be able to turn and grab him. So Secret they are. Sending 3 heroes behind Zai. Around the mid. OB Neon.
Dire's
Got to be a
top
little
tower
cautious
is
how much
under
they push
attack.
for this.
A prize.
Puppey making some big stacks for Bristleback. This is something we've seen from Team Liquid, where they had a Bristleback
Radiant's
bottom.
bottom tower
Bristleback
is
was
under
just
attack.
too far. He got 1 level per minute. Could see the same thing here. Like he has a hood, has a Vanguard, going into Eternal Shroud. I'm not sure if they have enough damage to kill. Like if they group around, yes, Legion Commander can't turn him,
Radiant's
but
bottom tower is
still
under
doesn't
attack.
feel like they have enough damage to just burst him.
No, it's going to take him a long time. Take him 100 to do it, that's for sure. The rest of the members of Secret, though, definitely
Radiant's bottom tower
need some
is
good
under
boosting
attack.
targets for OB Neon as Yopaj. Going to set things up. We'll go for the jump onto Nisha. Now the duel, though. I don't know if they're able to say thank you. We'll take you as well. As Nisha and Jaunuel, they go down. Zai, that's the goes out. Start to push back Yopaj. PlayHard on the retreat with the sentries down.
Dire's bottom tower
Because
is under
getting
attack.
catch by Yopaj was the money.
Dire's
That's
top
onto
tower
PlayHard.
is
They can't. PlayHard's out with the Vendetta. PlayHard's able to make it away.
Good evasion inside of Triangle.
Visibility.
The only initiation they have is pretty much Clockwork going in.
They're going to be able to look to get Zai as well behind the tower. PlayHard
Dire's
continues
middle
to
tower
wrap
is
around.
under attack.
He's pushing on to Zai.
Radiant's
Nisha, he's
bottom
TPing in. Does he
tower
really want to
is
finish this? He
Don't
does.
play hard.
Dire's middle
Bumping that stun, fake bumping it,
Attempts
and
coming out.
yeah, and he's
Radiant's
not going in.
bottom tower
Absolutely
is
not.
This is the strength of Neon's lineup, you know, going in together, having those, taking the towers, first the dual damage, like this is what you need. When you're playing Legion Commander, you didn't get any dual damage off, you kind of, I'm gonna say struggle, but, you know, didn't have the best laning stage, so you need something. You need some kind of a boost in confidence,
Radiant's
and
bottom
that's
tower is
the
under
first
attack.
dual victory damage.
Game is definitely slowing down a little bit for Nisha. His farm falling behind. Especially when you compare it to just the amount of money that Yopaj rolling in right now.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
ahead of Nisha. Bots into Blink next.
This is gonna be second item, votes of travel,
Yeah.
which I like because he can just split push all he wants. They have Clockwork, they have like Silence coming out from the Dead Prophet. Pretty much these are the only abilities that he needs to care about. So he can always go cut the waves. They also have one vote of travel on the Lash Rack. Like right now, Team Secret should try to take a fight. That's like 4,000 gold for
Radiant
mobility
are
items.
scanning.
These items don't deal damage, doesn't give you any kind of tankiness.
It's just kind of hard for Secret to start a
They
fight.
need to just group around.
Yeah.
Like they need to group around, take the mid tower with the exorcism. It's gonna be up on 20 seconds. Hook shot.
We'll be able to get the catch on to play out.
Radiant's middle tower
Get out
is
of here,
under
characters
attack.
out, trying to get out of the boxes, able to turn, get the stun down. Nisha, back up, coming in for OB. Play on. He'll get taken out by the blast. OB Neon not quite able to get back into the fight. Time to protect that Nexus assassin, they'll let him go.
Secret has good heroes to like force a fight. Let's say inside the pit, you group around, you're forcing enemy to react to what you're doing. They're not the best heroes at ganking. I want to see Force Staff on the Nyx Assassin. We can see like Nyx and Baton were paired up, I think, a couple of times already. Because even inside the arena, Nyx Assassin can almost survive. Like, there's the stun, then there's the shield coming out from Abba.
Be a big fan of this as well. We'll see if he continues on it. Swaps his mind
Dire's
away from
top
the
tower is
boost
under
travel and
attack.
says, I want more damage. I need to be able to blow up these heroes, get the kills, tune up the E-blade straight after the Witch.
He's going for all blades.
There he is, he's collecting it.
He needs
Dire's
Blade of
structures are
Alacrity,
fortified.
Falcon Blade, Blades of Attack, Quelling Blade. We have so many
There's a lot
blades,
of
like
blades.
Shadow, Diffuse Blade,
Oh my goodness.
Abyssal,
Yeah, he's going to be 9 slots.
T-Blade, that Cyclops is a big
Yeah,
fan of.
T-Blade.
Yeah, there we go.
Unfortunately, not a purchasable item, but. Buy a pocket Terrorblade. Here we go, smoke from Obi Neon. The ult's good to go. Yopaj ready to set things up. Down bottom, it's MATUMBAMAN and YapzOr. MATUMBAMAN very tanky. YapzOr much less though. It's definitely an easy dual target. Matu gets the top of the Nisha sense and takes him down. Towards Jaunuel they go. As Jaunuel has no borrowed time. He will come. Seems to turn things around as Obi Neon, they try and go all in on the bristle.
This is like
it's
a
not
test.
enough.
You know, you go in, you're like, yeah, let's test it out. Let's see if we can take out the Bristleback. So for the next fight, they're probably not gonna go for him. If Leshrac was there, I think Bristleback dies, but Leshrac was
Dire's top
not
tower
close to
is
use
under
his
attack.
abilities straight away. It shows that they can still kill him.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah. A bit more of the numbers if you want to try to do that again. It's now Secret. The room to push in on the mid. No threat. Dream Coil still for 20 seconds. It's going to be very hard for Obi Neon to start a fight. So this is the tier 1 tower. Should be Secrets.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
They're all very close right now. The 6. 1k gold in it at the moment. Yopaj, how close are we looking on E-Blade? Certainly getting there. It's gonna be long before that's done. Ghost Step's already purchased. 200 gold away from the Eagle Song.
He's gonna help out with the burst, especially like for the backliners, like you want to take out the Keeper of the Light. Puppey always finds his farm. Puppey, like staying 1.3k gold ahead of enemy position 4, has a floppy hat, raindrop, full glimmer cape, and the wand. Like, I don't think Puck can blow him up with the E-Blade. Also, they could use a Spirit Vessel. Like I said, they need a 4-staff, but now seeing how Bristleback, like the lifesteal that he gets from the Eternal Shroud, the lifesteal, like, Spirit Vessel.
He's gonna be able to set things up on Nisha. Nisha trying to run. Boil down, Obi
Radiant's
Neon.
top tower
Take
is
him
under
out.
attack.
Same time down bottom. Make moves there. Skem and PlayHard catch out Puppey. Zai trying with the counterplay to control PlayHard, but not able to find enough setup. YapzOr, of course, still on cooldown. Secret lose 2.
I like how Nisha, you know, just the efficiency. Even though he's dying, he still uses Yule Scepter on a Puck
Dire's
who
middle
pops
tower
the double
is under
damage just to
attack.
take it away.
Yopaj is becoming a bit of a nightmare to deal with. This E-Blade, 18 minutes in, it's going to be a lot of damage. And 2-0-4, we're really still seeing the lack of counters really for the Puck that Secret haven't draft. They just can't control Yopaj.
PlayHard, got things out. Ooh, didn't set it up.
Little late there with the Spike Carapace.
If it was the last patch, that would connect, because the Crypt Storm, like the cast,
That's true.
cast animation got increased. Puck is 11 slotted right now. He has all the slots in the world.
And it's off.
Not wrong. Yopaj. Very big right now, and again, just the difference. Nisha really struggling this game to get much farm at all. He's falling far behind that of Yopaj. Have to sit back, choose next few items online. He has the SMY done. Now packing a fair bit of a punch.
Yeah, that status resistance is going to help out against those stuns. They have a bunch of stuns, and also against the duel. It's going to last less. The question, which blade does Puck have? The answer is Ethereal Blade. you know, making myself laugh. I can't concentrate. I need to work here, Owen. Make me stop.
Right, no, it's early morning. Yeah, Bloodstone done. Bottom lane, Secret starting to head over into Obi Neon's territory, moving up tier 2. If Obi Neon want to come down and try and defend this,
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
very much have the power to do so. The ult's up. Deth pushing in the top. Looks like they may just go for a trade here. Puppey's going to head back, start to work on the deep push.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So pretty careful. Yeah, Yopaj, she's actually able to just jump in and get the grab on Puppey.
Dire's top
Deep is
tower
coming
is
back
under
straight
attack.
away.
Behold!
Yeah, Puppey stink. Like I said, you know, having that fluffy hat and the raindrop plus the glimmer cape, he knows what's up. Like he sees what item Puck is going for. He wants to be as tanky as possible. Bristleback gets recoil.
Nisha did try and run down and get the catch onto Yopaj, Jaunuel, but not able to do so. More Secret back. I'll head back themselves. Damage done to the tier 2. Pretty much the exact same state. Able to get about half the tower taken away. Top lane Yopaj. Seeing if he can find Nisha.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
E-Blade. Being able to with the Yule scepter. Actually going to pump the arena down in an attempt to escape. Nisha has to run.
He's gonna
Capsules in on strong.
Secret, yeah, they need to run inside the pit right now. They killed the 2 heroes. Yopaj does not have a buyback. They have a ton of damage. It's a level 2 exorcism. Wicked do so much minus armor. You know what? Oh, okay. Okay, I was just thinking about it. You know, I want to see Hairball. Like, this is such an
Dire's
insane
bottom
shard.
tower is under attack.
I find like this has to be one of the better ones. Like, we don't see too much of a bristleback, but you know, using that,
Roshan
releasing
has fallen to the dive.
2 calls while you have
Dire's
like
middle
5
tower
stacks,
is under
that's ton
attack.
of damage.
It feels like it's as good as an axe upgrade, let alone, you know, rather than a shard. You're getting that much value out of it. Low price of 40. Gotta watch out for those stats, just building up immensely in the team fights.
Flashback has a ton of farm. Like, he's keeping up with the bristleback, has Bloodstone done. Going into BKB Shivas, he already knows what he wants to go for. Reduce the healing with the Shivas, but also needs a BKB against the arena to get out against the Clockwork. This Clockwork building, he's just going for the 4-staff, casual cloak.
Dire's top tower
We
is
saw
under
there,
attack.
that's the biggest threat the Yopaj has concerns about. Getting cogged and the spear following up. This little combo there from Secret that did catch him. Last attempted escape of retreat. Yopaj. Let's fight Zite. We'll have the BKB complete. Becoming far more tanky against the magic output. The Leshrac off the puck.
Zay has been kind of silent on the DP. It's, can't really go for anything.
Puppey gets a perfect illuminate onto the turret and taking down both Jaunuel and Skem. Down the river, Yopaj. Gotta be cautious here. Just PlayHard left alive. Yopaj does have Dream Coil available. E-Blade bursts in a few seconds, but Zai's tanking. Gotta run. Jump in. Spearman PlayHard. Yopaj just throwing down the coil to try and give it some time to get out of there. PlayHard will be left behind. Secret now
Radiant's top
forward
tower
to the
is under attack.
Another bit of an ambitious attempt there from Obi Neon to throw everything onto MATUMBAMAN.
Only once, right? This is the second time that they tried to go on a bristleback. This time around, bristleback
Radiant's
had
top tower
ages. Not
has
sure what the
fallen.
plan was.
Yeah, that's true. Even if they did get in the ones,
Dire's middle
it's a
tower is
risky
under
play.
attack.
I mean, I guess they just really
Radiant's
feel that they
top tower
can't take
is
team
under
fights
attack.
unless they deal with MATUMBAMAN. The problem is at the moment, MATUMBAMAN's build
Here I am.
very hard, almost impossible for them to take him out.
Yeah,
before Secret comes
it's
to
one
the
of
back.
those high risk, no reward plays, I would call it, you know, because like even if you kill him, you're gonna lose at least 1 or 2 heroes, and then he respawns. They would still have like 2 minutes left on that Aegis, but yeah, very weird play from OB Neon.
Especially this time round, when Secret they had the full lineup ready to turn. Skem able to live for a little bit, getting some damage out thanks to the backup of Jaunuel.
Like this is just the 2 heroes trying to go on a bristle.
Radiant's bottom tower
Once they
is
have the
under
Spirit
attack.
Vessel, it's gonna be much easier. He also has a charge, just needs to farm another 300 gold.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Secret, they might just be ready to head up to the high ground. Still with the Aegis for a minute and a half. MATUMBAMAN
Radiant's
on the
bottom
verge of
tower
hitting him.
is
He's
under
level
attack.
20.
Radiant structures
Ready after those
are
last few
fortified.
fights. From a massive
Dire
amount of
structures
XP.
are fortified.
So it's just sort of the lives that OB Neon has thrown at him.
When you read the description of Hairball, it says cuffs and Quillpack's Hairball. Like, why does he have hair in his mouth in the first place?
But that's what, yeah, that's what cats do, isn't it? The hair, but it's like a fur ball.
This is not a cat.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
isn't it?
attack.
It might be some weird looking cat, but it's, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely, yeah. You've seen a lot of
I mean,
National Geographic when you were younger, I see.
I mean, I see
Radiant's
what you mean.
middle
It doesn't
tower
look
is
like
under
he has
attack.
a lot of fur.
Yeah, he
Or
does.
he doesn't have a lot of hair. You know, it's not he's not hairy, it's a lot of quills. And I hope he's not got quills in his throat.
That's kind of dangerous.
Yeah, if he's coughing that up, it's not just the quills coming out. It's a
Maybe
whole
that's
load of
why
blood.
it deals so much damage. Maybe it's
Radiant's
actually the
middle tower
quills.
is under attack.
Just have some very, very strong.
Yeah, we need to change the name of Bristle Cat. Definitely. Spirit Vessel.
That'll be the new Arcana. Matu, game of the turn on to PlayHard. PlayHard. They're going to drop the Dream Corner, trying to contain the
Aegis
Puppey.
on in 5.
Pulling a little low. If they can fight this, maybe they can kill him. But Matu's playing very aggressively here. Look at the
Perfect timing.
I don't think he was keeping track of the timing himself.
Nah, he was too busy, you know, topping up those quills.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower
That was such
is under
nice design
attack.
by Neon. They were like keeping him low.
Radiant's
Yeah, you
middle
can see the
tower
Spirit
is falling.
Vessel actually, you know, do it to work, but they might need some kind of a dispel. Like as a carry Bristleback, you do not want to get a Lotus Orb, but someone might need to.
Just not keeping track of the Aegis time out of MATUMBAMAN. Maybe just realizing a little too late, which is a bit surprising considering he does have a clock on his team.
What is Puppey doing? He's going for Eon Disc. Okay, I can understand that against, you know, this burst damage from the Buck Legion Commander as well. He just wants to be able to try to survive. YapzOr trying to build a Spirit Vessel. They have, I don't think you get a lot of value from this side of, you know. It's
Well,
good.
Secret, yeah.
Yeah, because you have 2 ways of dispelling it. You have a bat, you have LC, eventually you'll have BKBs as well. PlayHard.
Pretty dead then.
Rock it on.
Smashing him down with the God's Rebuke. $5K lead for Secret, but saw there, you know, OB Neon, they absolutely can bring down the big old beast that is MATUMBAMAN's Bristle. You have to be a little more careful than he was the last time round.
For sure, and you can see that he is queuing up a BKB, wants to be able to just go in. Pretty much the only ability they have that goes through match community is the duel if they get a good jump. But for Team Secret, they have no like counterplay. They go in with the duel. That's it. Like they can try to spear people, but now with the BKB on LC, it's gonna be much easier. LC only with 30 damage, 30 minutes in, but you know, maybe he can start the ball rolling. You know, get those, pump those damage up because these are some rookie numbers.
AC pretty much done on MATUMBAMAN, so quite a while away from being able to build up an AC themselves. Death's going to need a lot more time to get that far.
Radiant are scanning.
So to pick up the halberd first. Secret's next. Chill out and wait for the next roach. Potential respawn in 30
Surprise.
seconds. Neon have proven proven that they can deal with the Bristle if he has just one life.
That's full AC done. MATUMBAMAN still keeping the Nether Shawl and the Mindbreaker. He's like, yeah, I'll check it out how it goes. If they have a ton of magical damage, maybe it's better if I just, you know, get that Nether Shawl. I like Nether Shawl needs to be nerfed. I think this is like the best tier 2 item for sure. Like you have 25 magic resist, you have spell damage, and you lose 3 armor.
I mean, yeah, you don't mind taking that trade-off. That in total.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
54% magic resistance. Against the lineup, I think it's a OB Neon I have, but a lot of it is magical damage. He's so insanely tanky.
Roche will respawn in 30 seconds. So this is where the next fight is gonna be. Nisha was thinking about getting some straight up damage, getting that Deso, but needs to protect himself. They have no save whatsoever. Not of magical damage once again coming up from Neon. So BKB is kind of a must-have choice.
BKBs, it's going to be difficult for OB Neon to fight around the pit. If you want to contest it. What secret? You start going for it. Roshan up a couple of seconds.
And it's off.
Secret, perfect position to hold OB Neon back from anywhere close to the Roche. So an arcane rune ready for the next fight.
Players here.
Arcane rune, who gets it?
He's chasing him down. Nisha's coming in with a BKB on the Deth. The BKB soon away up, but Nisha's gonna run. Yopaj, he kills off YapzOr. Done climbing down with himself, but ultimately get the spear connection back over towards the wall of the Roshan pit. They burn through skem. Five back from YapzOr, see if that's gonna allow him to catch any more. Zai also able to take down Jaunuel. Yopaj playing around with Puppey. Chase this down, he really wants to finish the kill, gets it with a waning rift, it isn't enough. Quick moves there, you know,
That was so good from Yopaj. You know, blinking in, taking that rune. And now look what he's doing with it. He's just kiting. YapzOr used the buyback. Unfortunately, he did not manage to kill the bristleback.
YapzOr looking pretty dead. One more hit from Yopaj, if he can find it, and he can. Jumps in with a waning rift.
Get up if you can.
Whereas the rest of OB Neon are kind of dying. Yopaj, he's doing the work here, cleaning up the back lines, punishing some of these buybacks.
Yeah, they have very limited amount of lockdown for this fight. You said, you know, cogs, spear, possibly. He needs to be able to get rid of the silence team secret. They're like, can we go inside the pit? Roshan is full HP. Let's check what's happening. Lash was also like super greedy there. Did not want to pop his Bloodstone. Maybe that could possibly save him there. Yopaj has the Psychic Headband, so he can also break the call with it. And a full Bloodstone.
He's a huge Yopaj. And this Roshan has a little spooky, especially, you know, for secret, use some of those buybacks. And, you know, we just saw was able to get in and steal the arcane rune. You know, just don't want to let that happen in the Roche pit.
Double damage. Bottom. Maybe they give it to Legion, maybe they don't.
I think Yopaj
Yopaj's like, yeah, I'm the carry now.
Give Yopaj any of these active runes and he's just tear up the team fights.
Shiva's Guard also down on Lashrak, so that's going to help quite a lot against the Spirit Siphon, the Bristleback heals, and of course providing the vision. Keeper of the Light isn't really doing much in the team fights. Same goes for Clockwork, like everyone's super tanky, they have two ways of spelling things. You have like shield, you have some press the attack. Not feeling Neon, like I feel they are in control of this game.
For sure, I mean Secret, they had a bit of a lead. Matu was getting as big as he was, but they haven't really been able to do as much as they would have wanted to do with it. The first Aegis usage, not off to a great start where they lose Matu as soon as it expires. And now they're in a position where because Secret are very scared about going for the Roshan. Know that OB Neon's got an incredibly strong team fight around that area.
A tithe to the impurity.
Legion Commander going for Heaven's Halberd. They don't have too many like right clicks. I can understand like a casual Son is fine. Bristleback, he deals some right clicks, but even if he's disabled, like you're still gonna deal damage with the hairball, with the Cruel Sprays, so not too much value from this item. Matu getting very close to his BKB, just 100 gold away. We'll sell an item, and there we go. So if they want to kill Bristleback, they need to jump in pre-BKB, otherwise they need to ignore him.
YapzOr. Taking the lead, in on to PlayHard. Jaunuel with the hook over the side. Marmo trying to TP out to be able to put a stop there. PlayHard goes down. Marmo able to get the borrowed time on. Of course, nothing to stop that. Secret will be able to find him still. The rest of OB Neon having no interest in turning up to the fight.
Both heroes have buybacks, so probably they should use it and try to contest the Roche.
Secret looks to try and take Roshan now. OB Neon. See if they can get into this. Yopaj is out of reach, jumps out the side, he's already looking to get back.
Quick shot.
Pushing back Puppey. Skem trying to run down side, took down the Spirit Vessel. Yopaj on the high ground, he's going to be able to jump out in time. He is. Blink back to safety, he's okay. He's been waited out and he's now ready to get back in with the Exorcism shortly coming to an end. Secret losing a lot of their potential in this team fight. And they're without Nisha, they're mid for 50 seconds.
Neon, they need to kite. Like, they need to kite those BKBs. They have 3 BKBs on side of Team Secret. They need to, like, go in, make stuff happen, and then it was such a good play from Yopaj there. I believe he used the Psychic Headband to break the coil, and yeah, this is such a great item on Puck.
And Nisha just wasn't ready for it. I believe they were able to catch it before he was able to get the BKB off. It's all in that fight. Ready, we have OB Neon hunting into the jungle. Secret, they've got to be careful. They're going to be jumping for Yopaj onto YapzOr. So underneath the tower, yeah, still looking to try and catch it. They've got the good call down onto YapzOr. Now he gets the shot out. Will tick down. The tower is too much for him to withstand. Nisha, trying to see if he can get the catch.
Good push back.
On the second get back, lay off. And he's didn't even get back in on this, but the arena's dropped. They've got the catch on Skem. That's down to the arena wall. Secret will be able to take down Skem in return.
And it's time for Team Secret to go inside the mid finally and try to end this Roche. But, you know, Yopaj, he's going to be annoying. He has a hate tool once again, so make the slot. He's going for the steal.
That's it. No, Secret's able to take it. Roshan kill and Aegis will go the way of Secret.
Bristleback is the one who picked up both of the items working both the Abyssal Blade, so it's going to be much easier to lock down the Puck. Puck, I see Eon Disc. Eon Disc is fine. I also think he might need to get like more damage, like Dagon would be really, really good. He just hit level 25 on Puck. He's thinking, like, do I need this scale? Maybe I need to, you know, be able to deal damage, but, you know, considering that he's going all in with the Bloodstone, eventually the range is a much better choice.
We'll see Matu as well, just pushing with the flicker. A lot of things to take off, break away with the dispel.
Radiant's
Stopped,
top
some of the
tower
full
is
combo that
under
Yopaj
attack.
wants to lay down. And yeah, he's doing it, you said, actually just skips the on disc, he's going full for the Dagons.
Yeah, I like that more, you know. The key risks
Radiant's
a lot,
top
so
tower
even if he
falling.
like gets caught, he can still die, but if a Baton is there, if lead commander is there, because he doesn't have a single defensive item for himself. But yeah, I think Dagon 5 is like a must. Good combination with the Ethereal Blade, try to blow them up, drag the fight for like 30 seconds, a minute, kite the BKBs. That's exactly what they need to do.
How those on the upgrades. Those necessity to take that buyback.
My house.
It's been spotted. Dream rune here for Yopaj, ready for the next fight.
They have 2 Eon discs, 1 Eon disc. Never mind, that prop is just building one, so you're not going to be able to
Radiant's
go in
bottom
and
tower is under attack.
initiate with the duel. You're going to have something against this burst damage coming out from Puck. We've seen, I believe it was Quincy Crew against Virtus Pro the last game when Quincy got eliminated, where like Abaddon couldn't get any of the spells off, because it was the exact same matchup. Abaddon into Death Prophet, this huge AoE silence. Like you can't do anything. Like you can't, like you need LC possibly to dispel you, then you dispel someone else.
Are scanning.
I guess at least with the forward staff, he can play sort of sat right back and just use that force to close the gap again. And once you set force out,
A lot of value against Bristleback, of course, against the Clockwork on top of that. Puppey
Radiant's
brought a
bottom
gem, so they want to get
tower
rid
is
of
under attack.
vision from OB Neon. I don't think they have any vision except the one warded prop.
jumping onto PlayHard will be saved by Deth for now. They force him back into the tier 4 towers. Mantos popping the BKB there. Push the back.
Radiant's bottom
Lands to the
tower
tier 3 tower. Racks are now exposed.
With Flicker, yeah, he can spell games. Such a great valuable tier 4 item here.
For the ghost side. Trying to push on. Backdoor protect kicking in. Free wave will be free fairly shortly though, so Secret can stick around and keep pushing. 1 minute 30 on the Aegis. See if they can fit the revenge traction out. The red line back over the air on the back line. He's just doing it. Someone is doing it. He's still on the top. Dom goes down. So bring down the series. Straight towards the back line. He's on top. YapzOr. Into one more. The back line was down. The other side. The put back Secret. Goes over the wood side. Will be able to find it. Now he's over the wall. Skem on the retreat. Up to the high ground. Gets away.
That's 1 buyback from Zion, 1 buyback from Deth. He does not have buyback. He needs less than 200 gold, and now Team Secret, they can go back in again. Still Aegis up and running for another 40 seconds. They also have the cheese. Someone popped the cheese, I believe.
With no Yopaj, this is a hard defense for OB Neon.
Radiant's
Bottom racks taken out. Chris swinging over towards the mid, they'll at least get 2 sets in.
They probably think Puck has that buyback. But if he's not buying back right here, they're like, maybe, he does not have it. They have enough time to actually go for Mega Creep. Aegis will be gone in 20 seconds.
See if OB Neon can do anything with the force. He's gonna have to use it here. Secret and taking a third set of rounds. Tier 3 down, the racks exposed. Secret pushing up all the Megas. Running it in on this. He's gonna open up the duel. About the next down. Silence on the step. He's still with a spear. Gets around it. Still all ball. And they're dead on OB Neon. They'll call it GG. It's their Secret. Will take game 1.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Team
attack.
Secret, yeah. Even with the lineup, that doesn't have like super real like late game, they take it to a bit more of a late game, and yeah, this Bristleback, Matu, he really popped off. Neon, they had some good stuff coming out from Puck, like those team fights, but a couple of bad initiations on a Bristleback kind of set them back.
Indeed, and at the end as well.